Hello everyone, it's Shae from Shae's Kitchen. Thank you so much for joining in for a new video today. But today it is completely different. It is not food related, not cooking related, not health related, but it is something that is very dear to me. It is something that's intimate. And I figured I might as well record it because I'm likely not the only person and the only female out here that has struggled with this. So might as well record it and share it with the world. So, but first, if you are new, again, my name is Shae and I typically post about cooking videos or things that are related to areas or topics that I enjoy. But if you like what you see, I would hope that you would consider subscribing to my channel and also hitting the notification button. That way you will be notified of any new posts that I make. And also follow me on Instagram. It's Shae's Country Kitchen on Instagram. So without further ado, we'll just go ahead and jump into what I am going to be talking to you about today. So I'm going to be doing a little background story and review of this baby. This is the 2019 PowerSheets by Laura Casey. And I am just so excited about this little book for a number of reasons. But before I explain those reasons, I wanted to share why I decided to get the PowerSheets and how I happened to get the PowerSheets for 2019. So each year I get a nice planner because it is one of those things that I feel like I like to invest in because I am a working mom. I run a household. And it's like a treat to me. So I happened to come upon the Emily Lay this year, and that's what I decided to go with for 2019. But make a long story short, I understand that Emily Lay and Laura Casey have a relationship, and once you get into like the simplified community, you start to see all of these pictures on Instagram as well as Facebook on PowerSheets. So I did a little diving and did a little research and decided to go ahead and purchase a PowerSheets. Now, is it what I was expecting? No, it is not. It is actually more than what I was expecting. I am a person that I've always I have no problems dreaming. Like I can dream in my mind about things that I want to accomplish, but I have a very, very, very hard time with delayed gratification. And this is something that I've learned later in life, meaning like the last year that late in life, okay? And I'm no spring chicken. But I really, really, really have an issue with delayed gratification. Like it has to happen quick, or if it doesn't, I just stop. So with that, let me confess, I am a quitter. I've started many things and not followed through because it just didn't happen fast enough. That instant gratification has killed so many of my dreams, so many other things that, yeah, it's just killed it. And in doing so, I started to have like a pity party in my mind, and I just was thinking that everybody else was different and it just wasn't meant for me because everybody else, and when I say everybody, it could be anybody, any and everybody. Literally, the comparison game is horrible, but I did it. I own it, and it is something that I know I need to fix. Hence why I decided to get the PowerSheets. One, because it helps me to put my goals down and do big picture, start big picture, and then work your way down to smaller steps, which if you know anything about Laura Casey, her slogan is little by little, cultivate what matters. And I don't know how to cultivate. I can see the big picture at the end, but I don't know how to necessarily do all of the work. Granted, I can work, I can do things, but I let myself get in the way of doing the little by little. So that's why I decided to do the PowerSheets. And so I got it, I flipped through it, and when I say it's not what I was expecting, because I did not expect it to be so in-depth. I didn't expect to have to think this hard and go way, way, way back and really figuring out why I am the way that I am and why I've made decisions the way I've made them and what holds me back. And I love that about this, because there's no like fudging it. Like, if you commit to it, you have to put down the truth and you have to read the words that you have written, and you have it to go back and to reflect. And it's this whole process. So for any of you that are not aware of the Power Sheets, there's prep work prior to you getting to January. So you do like a monthly tendon list or a monthly goal every single month. But before you get to January, I'll show it to you. There is all of this that you kind of have to work your way through. You come up with a word of the day, or the word of the year, sorry. So it's really not challenging, but it really makes you think about what it is that really matters to you and how you want to just focus on those things. And not all the time, because no one's perfect, but it really helps you hone in on things that you say is important to you, not what the world says is important to you. You get to name it, you get to choose it, and you get to work towards it. So for those of you that may not have a Power Sheets already, I do advise you, if you struggle with insecurities, struggle with doubting yourself, being fearful, not being consistent, literally anything. If you don't feel like you're spending enough time with your family, it can be the smallest goal or the largest goal. Buy it and work towards it with the Power Sheets. So that is how I got to the Power Sheets, why I bought the Power Sheets, and how I feel about the Power Sheets. But I'm also a stationery like nerd. I love pens, I love paper, I love all of that. So I wanted to talk to you about the actual notebook itself and the pages. So it comes with this very durable like plastic covering, which looks like it's gonna hold up very well. And the coils are plastic, but I won't be like toting mine around every single day. So for the type of handling I'm gonna be using, it's fine. As far as the paper is concerned, the paper is very thick, a very good quality paper. I know she sells the Papermate felt pens to go along with it, and I don't like those felt pens as much. However, but I do find, and let me see if I can find it for you. Okay. So yeah, she sells the Papermate Flare medium pens in the colors that coordinate with the Power Sheets. And I have those pens, not the ones that she sells with her kit, but I have them just because, again, I'm a pen junkie. And I didn't care for them because I don't like the thick felt pen type writing. I don't know, maybe it's just this pen. However, I will tell you, I find that the black one writes the best on the paper. So I have just the black one that I use to write in the actual notebook or goal setting book. And I love it. And I choose just to use black ink in here as well, just because less choices makes my life better and easier. Like, I don't like to have to sit down and think about what pen I'm going to use. And call me simple, I will admit to that, I'm a simpleton. But just black pen in it, it's just easy for me. It's just easy for me to pick up a black pen. But this black pen writes the best in it. I've used the Ink Joy, it works well. And I've used the Precise V5 in the black in it as well. And they all work well, but the Flare and the black Papermate works the best. So other things that I do love about the binder, or the goal, I don't know why I keep calling it a binder, but the goal planner, is that it is faith-based. And when I say faith-based, Laura Casey is a Christian as well as I. And I just love the scripture and the, and you know what, there may not be scripture in here, but she does use scripture sayings in the actual goal setting book. And I did read Cultivate What Matters, which was great. And if you have not, buy the book or get it on Audible like I did and listen to it. But it's just great. And what she's trying to do for women is amazing, or really not just women, but anybody that struggles with goals. If you are not a person that is able to set goals yourself and set up a system for that, this is the planner for you. It's not a traditional planner where you write down everything on a daily basis or a to-do list or anything like that, but it is something that you check in with on a daily basis just to make sure you are doing the things that you said that you wanted to do and you are tracking it. So I love it. I plan on coming back and doing a monthly update with you all, just so I can hold myself accountable, as well as let you all know how I'm doing with my goals. I might share some tidbits of information that I have put in my actual goal planner. I'll have to go through and find those pieces because, like I said, I really opened up. I took the challenge and really found out, or recognized, I don't want to say found out, but I recognized why I don't do certain things, or why I've allowed myself to be a quitter for so long. So for any of you out there that are Christians, I ask for your prayer in this as well, because I know I don't do it all alone. And I just really pray that 2019 is everything that I can dream of, or really close to what I can dream of. And I know that I can do it with much prayer, much cultivating and doing things and growing things little by little. And I really hope that you guys are doing the same, if you're kind of in the same boat as I am. And if you're not, I still want to wish you well for any dreams that you may have or aspire to have in 2019. So that's going to be all. That's all I really wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to let you all know that this right here is legit. It is really legit. And I am going to do it. I'm going to follow this alone. I do not want to come back in March and none of this is filled out. So again, you guys just pray for me, and I'll keep you updated on my endeavors here in this beauty called PowerSheets here. So again, if you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment if you enjoyed what I just rambled on about. Let me know if you bought your PowerSheets and what are your 2019 goals, if you don't mind sharing. And also follow me on Instagram. Again, that is Shae's Country Kitchen over on Instagram. Well, I'll see you guys later with the next video. And until then, I wish you a very blessed day. Bye-bye.